Welcome, boys and girls.
Welcome to Spider-Man. Oh, this isn't
What?
Spider-Man 2.
What happened?
What?
Spider-Man's a pervert now.
Spider-Man's a pervert and he's trying to date anime girls.
Yeah.
We've never played this. I know it gets
We
weird.
don't even know what it's about.
Yeah, to be honest, we don't know what it's about.
I just know that PewDiePie says Doki Doki.
Doki Doki. Ah, this is fucking loud. Hold on.
Yeah, there we go.
Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah. On what? I don't know. Whatever. New game.
New game.
Alright, what's her name?
Our name is Cucker 5000.
Cucker 5000. I can't do numbers.
Okay, Cucker is fine.
Cucker? Alright. Hey,
Yeah.
it's me, Cucker. What do you think our guy sounds like?
Oh, he sounds like a puss.
Oh, do you want to swap off on the girls? That
Oh,
talk?
are we voicing them?
Yeah, we gotta voice them.
Okay, I'll go first. Hey! I see an annoying girl running.
Wait, no, this
towards
is
me.
Cucker.
Oh,
this is Cucker talking.
This is Cucker.
I'll do Cucker if you want to do this first girl.
Okay.
I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it kind of just works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Oh my god, how am I supposed to fucking... However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me.
I mean,
What was that?
I don't know. I overslept again. I overslept.
That's an awful female voice.
I overslept again.
There you go.
Yeah. But, I caught you this time. Maybe, but only I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you're thinking about ignoring me.
Oh wait, did my guy talk? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
I don't know.
I wasn't.
I wasn't paying attention either.
Oh.
That's mean, you cucker. Cucker.
Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think that we're a couple or something. Oh.
Fine. Spider-Man.
AJ, we're done.
For me after all.
Spider-Man's over. You can stop.
Oh, you're right. I'm having.
Let me out.
PTSD. I guess you don't have to be in it to be mean if you want to. What did I just read?
Am I so I'm not the only one with dyslexia, apparently.
Apparently.
Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute.
By the way, Cucker. Have you decided on a club to join yet?
Why does her voice change every time? A club? I told you, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either.
That's because you're a cuck. That's not true. You told me you would join the club this year.
Did I?
Yeah, I'm sure. Oh wait, that's you.
I'm sure it's possible that I did. In one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's talking about. So, Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Oh god. This fucking guy's a weeb. Wait, can you be a weeb if you're from Japan?
No, I think you're just Japanese.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Your turn, by the way.
Oh, I did it.
Oh,
yeah.
sorry, I wasn't listening.
I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills because you're such a cuck. Your happiness is really important to me. You know! And I know you're happy now because of that anime porn, but I'd die if I thought you'd becoming a neat. No, that's what you'd become instead of a weeb, is a neat.
Mm.
In a few years, because you're not used to the real girls, world.
What?
You trust me, right? Don't keep being such a fucking cock all the time, cocker.
All right, man. Calm down. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes it happy. God, I don't need real women. The anime girls are the only thing I need. No promises, though.
Well, at least promise me that you'll jack off a little.
Yeah, I guess I can promise you that.
Yay!
Why do I let myself get lectured by such carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised that I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate on everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it.
He jacked off in the bathroom all
Yeah,
day.
he jacked off at his desk. What are you talking about?
Oh, you're right. He's autistic.
This man? Yeah. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club.
Oh. Oh my gosh.
Sayori? Sayori must have come in the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom.
I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom because I thought you were gay. But it's just you sitting in here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. It's impressive. You're impressed. I'm impressed.
You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement.
Stop! Just fucking stop, alright? Fucking stop, God. You're not gonna be able to fucking talk tomorrow. Oh my god. You know what?
You could come to my club. You know.
Sayori.
Yeah.
There's no way I'm going to your club.
Hee meanie.
Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. What?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I was like, he only watches hentai.
He only watches hentai.
Come on me, please.
Well, if you insist. Why do you care, anyways?
Well, I kind of told the club yesterday that I'd be bringing a new incel. Wait, can we say that?
Incel?
And not, yeah.
I don't know, probably. Why
I
not?
don't know.
I can say
well,
cuck too.
okay.
Fuck you, YouTube. You can't stop me.
That's right, YouTube. Natsuki made me cupcakes.
Yeah, cunt cakes. What?
Yeah, cupcakes.
Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell Sayori if she's really that much of an airhead or if she's just so cunning as to have planned all this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay?
Yay, cunt cakes, let's go.
And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cunt cake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Everyone, this is the new member here.
I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room.
Shit, am I doing this?
Yeah, you're
too?
doing this one too.
Oh, fuck.
Did you say something?
Did that not pick up?
No.
Okay, let me do it again.
You gotta get closer to your microphone. I can't hear what you're saying.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Alright, I'm just continuing.
Okay. Satori is always nice things about you.
Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere.
Cucker, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club.
All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at?
Oh my god.
If you want to say something, say it. Sorry.
Natsuki.
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori.
Girl. You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sayori says that quietly in my ear, then turns back towards the other girls.
Wait, was that Sayori?
No, that was the guy talking to himself.
Anyways, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri.
What?
The smallest in the club. Like your tits.
Yeah.
Wait, is this you or me?
No, this is you.
Okay. Don't say things like that.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet you both.
When do we get to make some decisions in this fucking game? And it sounds like you already knew Monica. Is that right? That is right. I'm just doing a cowboy accent.
Yeah. You're losing it. It's slipping.
Am I?
Yeah, you're slipping.
Yeah.
You're
getting
swapping
lazy
around
here.
too much. I told you.
Yeah. Listen, there's too many voices. We need more people.
We need
here
more.
for
All
this.
right.
Right.
Keep playing. Read
Okay.
the lines.
It's great to see you again, you fucking cucker.
Monica smiles sweetly.
You can tell she's wet.
We don't know each other. Well, we really talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class, smart, beautiful, and athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica.
Sit down, cucker. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me. I'll get the cunt cakes.
Hey, I made them. I'll get them.
Sorry, I got too excited.
Stop doing racist accents.
Oh, we make something.
Oh my god. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is no space, or there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. What? Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Why would she open the closet?
Well, obviously, because somebody's coming out of there.
Of course. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! AJ.
That's the noise
What?
that they made.
I didn't hear it. I didn't hear you.
Oh, you didn't hear it?
No.
Oh my god.
You gotta speak up. Get close.
Okay, there,
Oh.
there it is.
Oh. AJ. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes, decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate. We're used to make ears.
Where's the clip? So cute. I had no idea
That's
you
the
were
other
so
girl.
good at baking, Natsuke.
Oh my god. Well, you know. Just hurry up and take one. Zoe grabs one first, then Monica, I follow.
It's disgusting. I mean, delicious.
Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my turn the cupcake around in my finger, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki
That
is
cunt.
quiet. I can't help but notice I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet. It's full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? I thought you technically did, Sayori. Sayori said. Well, maybe. But not for you, dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom?
Don't worry. Teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
What is... I don't
Did you
wanna-
get that?
Yeah, I got it. I got it alright.
Yeah.
I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated.
I'm losing all my voices
Yeah, I
here.
can tell you are. You gotta stick with 2, man. Or 3.
Oh, it's too many now.
Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not true.
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I mean, that, you know.
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and smiles at me.
So, what made you consider joining the Glitter Chat Club?
That's why the game's called Doki Doki Literature Club! I fucking get it now!
Yeah.
Pog!
Super cog.
I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I should tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so...
That's okay. We can do it in the closet. I mean, don't be embarrassed.
We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay?
As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. You know?
Monica, I'm surprised! How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member of any of the major clubs. Weren't you the leader of the debate club last year?
I'm a slacker and I like to eat chips and slack off and not do anything.
Why are you talking about yourself, AJ?
Shut up, Josh. To be honest, I can't stand off the politics around major clubs. They're just, fucking and sucking all so much. But it feels like nothing but arguing about budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. Oh my gosh, she has so much fucking dialogue.
Oh, you're complaining about her dialogue? That's why you have 3
and if
people.
it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. You know, Josh?
Mm-hmm. I know.
Monica is really great leader.
You're slipping into 3 people at the same time.
All 3 of them are on the fucking screen.
Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way, because we killed them all. Not many people are very interested in putting out all effort to start something brand new that's boring. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature because it's boring. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile while you're boring. But it makes school events, boring ones, like the festival, that much more important, but boring. I'm confident that we can all really grow in this club before we graduate boringly. Right, everyone? You boring bitches? Yeah! We'll do our best.
You know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these 3. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't know, I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
Oh, Cucker. What kind of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I really don't have a good way of answering that. Manga? I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader except for hentai, I guess, huh?
Well, that could change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, you see, not 50 Shades of Grey.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story is such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
You know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can deliberately take advantage of women, your own lack of imagination, and completely throw you off for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Oh.
I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But If any story makes me think or takes me down to another world, then I usually can't put it down. Just like Dick. The real horror sounds.
Stop. It's so bad.
I know. Wait, I have to get back into it.
Yeah,
now,
you gotta
Josh.
get into your voice. Come on, AJ. Summon your inner DM.
This is why I don't DM for
Yeah.
you guys. Wait, where was it? Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
I hate horror.
Oh, why is that?
Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over me for a split second. Never mind.
That's right, you're boring. You usually like to write cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. I looked at it. You were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud! And give that back!
Fine, you stupid cunt. Your cunt cakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are, if you weren't so flat.
Sorry. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer, yet.
You understand how Natsuki feels? Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. It's the truest form of writing, is writing to oneself. Oh my gosh. Why did she talk so much? You must be willing to open up your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even deepest reaches of your not your cave, your heart. Which girl is this? Do you have writing experience too, you boring ass Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel less comfortable enough to share hers.
Gotta make it more. Yeah, there it is. I guess that it's the same for you, Yuri.
I wanted to read everyone's poem.
We all sit in silence for a moment.
Okay. I have an idea, everyone.
Huh? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika.
Let's all go home and write dirty poems of our own. Then next time we meet, we can all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Believe it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us all to get a little bit comfortable, and a bit boring, or strengthen the bonds of the club, Isn't that right, Cucker?
Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem.
What? What's that?
Now that we're back at the original topic, me joining the club, I bluntly come forward with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decisions. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
But I'm sorry, I thought Coomer.
You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Yes, I'm so happy.
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey!
You did scare me for a moment.
If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed.
Then that makes it official. Welcome to the boring ass literature club.
Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment on top of your homework. Write a poem that brings it to the next meeting so we can all share what you stupid cunts think.
Monica looks over at me once more.
Wink. Cucker, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey.
Cucker, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore, because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well.
Yeah.
With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure the good fortune will find me. And I guess this starts with writing a poem tonight. And that's where we end the episode.
That's where we end the episode.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. If you like that, like, comment, and subscribe.
Or don't.
Or don't. I honestly don't care. I understand if you don't.
Yeah. And catch us on the next episode.
And catch us on the next episode of Spider-Man 3. AJ, at the recording, AJ. AJ,
Okay.